what is up with the BOI filing and do you need to file it? In this video, I'm not going to go into the details because I have a video right here which shows you all the ins and outs of who should file the beneficial ownership information report. But in this video, what I'm going to do is show you how to do it yourself. So stay tuned, keep watching. I'm going to share my screen and walk you through the website with FinCEN that shows you how to spend about 5-10 minutes to file your own BOI report. If you're new to my channel, thanks for watching. I'm Julie Merrill. I'm a CPA and it's my passion. I thrive on helping business owners and professionals grow their wealth and save taxes along the way. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is go into a browser. We're going to type in fincen.gov/BOI. All right, we are on the FinCEN website. If you have questions, there's actually quite a bit of information on this website, and you're welcome to browse through it. Like, how do I file? Do I qualify for an exemption? All these things. The FAQ page is right here. You can go there and find out more information. They have so many different FAQs. Right now, we're just going to go in to file it. So we're not creating a FinCEN ID in this because that's only if you really own a bunch of different entities. If you're just filing for one entity where the owner, we're just going to move forward with filing a report and click on this right here. Okay, so right here, we're going to go down and we're going to say need to file a BOI. We're going to click right here. I want to do it online. I don't want to fill it in to a PDF. So we're going to do it right here. Click agree. Okay, so you're going to go through here now and see all the different prompts. You can see there's 5 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no fee to file if you do this yourself. So the first part, we're just going to indicate that it's an initial filing. You can also correct or update a prior report if there was maybe something omitted or you're changing the address, you're updating the information. If this is your first filing, you're just going to do this, select initial, and then go straight down to date prepared and click next. So we're going to go ahead. Do you need reporting company information, request to receive a FinCEN ID? We're just going to leave that off for now. We're going to come down here and enter your company information. Now, if you have DBAs, you can add a bunch of DBAs on here. So you definitely want to include that if you have DBAs. DBAs are doing business as. It's a separate filing where you have like a trade name or a product that you have registered that your company also operates as. So if you're just doing a legal name, you're going to put in, ABC company here, LLC or whatever it is, and go ahead and move forward. Now we're going to come down here and just continue to fill out the information. So likely we're going to have an EIN. So we're going to type in our EIN here. So going to put in the numbers, country of jurisdiction. We're in the United States. No, it's not even letting me do that. Okay, so we're good. Come down here. Oh, here we're going to put jurisdiction, United States of America. Okay, state of information, I am in California. That's for my entity. And then this is my business address. So we will put in 1, 2, 3. So we're on company applicants now. And if you're a brand new company that you formed in 2024, you have 90 days to file this report. And so you would not check this box and you would add applicant information down here for each of the different owners. If you existed before January 1st of 2024, your filing date isn't required until the end of this 2024. So we will just go ahead and click existing because this is an existing company I already had in place. I'm going to hit next. So there's more detail in the blog I've written and the other YouTube video on what a beneficial owner is. There's tons of information also on this FinCEN website on who the beneficial owners are. I'm not going to go into that. Here, I'm just going to add the individual's information. Okay, and then this is her home address. It might be at the same place as the business. United States, California. You can see the whole premise of this report is just to get the information from the business and the beneficial owners. So this is the one part that you might get caught up on. And so it's just requires you to upload a valid ID for each beneficial owner. So we're talking driver's license, tribe issue ID, passport, or foreign passport. So if you're doing this, then you're going to have to put in, right, to whatever your driver's license number is. And then they're going to want to know what it's a United States, it's a California driver's license, and then you actually have to upload it. Okay, that's key. It's going to give you, look at it has information here. It has to be JPEG, PNG, or PDF, and it has to be a clear, readable image. Can't be larger than 4 megabytes. So sometimes when you take pictures of IDs with your phone, it can be bigger than that. So just something to keep in mind when you're uploading it. Once you have that, we're going to hit next. And it's going to take us to the submit form. So now is where you're going to input your email. You're going to confirm your email here. You're certifying that you are the beneficial owner. It's not going to let me do that because it's basically telling me I haven't uploaded a picture of my ID. But you're going to have to do some kind of caption image here. Please click on the animal that can be seen in the sample image. Okay, why do I? There we go. That's a different one. Anyways, so I'm not human. What we're also going to see here is next. So when we get to next, there's no payment. We don't have to pay. The one thing I want you to remember is that once you finish, it'll have a prompt to download your transcript. Download it. If you close out the browser, it's gone. They don't email you the transcript. There's no way to go back, at least today, to get that transcript from what you filed. So it will basically print out a PDF that you want to save and put in your files of what you input into your BOI filing and keep that for your records. Your taxpayer is probably going to want it, and you're going to want to keep track of it because if anything changes on there, we have to repeat this process and now update that filing. So hopefully this helps you go through and see it really isn't a complicated process to file it yourself. If you own one entity, if you're part of multiple entities, now we're doing a whole different process where you're getting an ID, you're updating your information, and then you give that ID to the person who is filing this for all the entities that you are a beneficial owner for. So doing it for yourself, pretty straightforward. You just need to know your company information and your personal information and have a copy of your ID. Don't forget when you submit it to download your transcript and you're good to go. That's all it takes to be compliant.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see other helpful tips and hacks and strategies for you to save taxes and grow your wealth, ring the bell, follow my channel, and I'll see you next time.